And I'm so happy that you've joined me today. We all have book pages, don't we? Let's make a really cute book page ephemera, one that you can use in a pocket or maybe even glue down onto a page, making another pocket. They are so much fun. Let's grab our book pages and let's go. We have our book pages. You're going to need 2 of them for one of the projects that we're going to do here. So I'm going to take my Yoo-Hoo glue stick and find how to open it. That's a good idea. All right, get our glue stick open and let's apply our. Right here, I'm folding the page over about 3 inches. I'm not sure what happened to the sound right here, but a bit using my small guillotine. Now you could cut this whatever size you want. I just want to clean up the edges. This one I cut a little bit more, as you can see. So the size that you cut it is all up to you. We're going to round the corners. All 4 of our corners we're going to round. Now I like the way inking looks. I'm using my frayed burlap and I'm just going to ink around the edges. This is just another layering technique. If you like inking, great. If you don't, great. It's all a personal preference. I have 2 different types of doilies. I have this one, which is more of a cardstock actually. And it's just called Lavender Crest Vintage Floral Lace Paper. I'm not sure exactly where I bought it. I've had it for quite a while. I also have this one, and they are the brown paper doilies, and I bought this in the bakery section of a craft shop. And what I want to do with these is I want to glue them on this flap right here. Now, if you would like, you can take this to your machine at this time and sew around the edge. That is an option that you can do. But what I'd like to do right now is I'm just going to not sew mine today, and we will continue. I do think I want to ink this up just a little bit. I'm going to switch to my art glitter glue, and I'm going to apply my glue to my doily, but only half of my doily. I'm not going to glue all of it up, and I'm adding my glue where there's a little bit of paper to do that. And then I'm going to glue it onto my page, just like this. Now I'm going to make sure that I get it glued down all the way to the edge. So you can still get something in and out of this right here. So let's do this one too. Now we're going to be placing holes in our little pieces here. I've lined up my piece of ephemera, and I'd like to place a hole right here and right here. So that is basically 1.5 inches from the edge in, 1.5 inches from the edge and in, something like that. So I'm going to take my standard hole punch and I'm going to punch both of these pages. So it's folded, and I'm going to punch through both of them, just like that. If you don't have an eyelet, you could use these hole savers. These have been colored with paint, gold paint, and these have been colored with the ink that we use. And this is, I don't know if that's frayed burlap or vintage photo, I'm not sure, but we'll do one with the eyelet and one with the hole saver. So the eyelet, you're going to need a front and a back, and you're going to place it right inside the hole, and then the back. And a lot of people I see don't use backs. Eventually it will pop through and come off of your paper or whatever it is that you're putting an eyelet in if you don't have a back. So we're going to do that for this hole. And now if you're using a hole saver, I do not trust the glue on a hole saver. I always add another layer of glue. So whatever glue that you're using that you like, go ahead and be safe and pop another layer of glue on there so it will stay nice for you. So that's just as cute as this, but because we are using a hole saver, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the same thing for the back side. I've chosen to use a fussy cut for my decoration. This beautiful little bouquet is from my Porch prints, and I'm not real sure where I got these others from. I'm sorry, I just don't remember. That seems to be a little large. Now, you'll also need to consider, are you going to use it in your booklet this way? Or you could possibly use it this way. Now, if I use this one going this way, I can definitely use this larger fussy cut. I can use this one going this way, or I could use it going this way. Either way, that's all up to you. I think I'm going to use both of these going sideways. So your journal page would have to be at least this large to be able to carry this size of ephemera. You'll need to consider that. So I'm going to ink these up just a little bit and then we'll continue. I have some laces here that I brought in, and I thought we could add a little bit of lace on the edges here. We also need to glue down our little fussy cuts, so let's do that now. Now I like to use the art glitter glue. So using it, I'm going to pop it right on here. Now I have to remember that this glue that I just applied to my fussy cut, I don't want it to come through and glue this shut because I have the holes in the doilies. So I'm sticking my fingers under here to make sure it doesn't glue it shut. And then on this one, I don't know that I need to do that. I don't think that doily has that many holes where we're placing it. So maybe something like this. There we go. That's really sweet. I also have, well, I have my lace. Let's get that put down next. I want to add just a little bit of lace, and I think I'd like to add it about right here. And this one, let's put it over here. I'm going to use the hot glue gun to get this, it goes this way, to get this glued down. So just a little bit here. Down there, and then right here. And then I have a little piece of bling. And I have another one. Haven't used this bling in a very long time, have I? Oh my goodness, isn't that pretty? Now we need to finish it off. I have some Sari silk from Crimson Heart Studios. I have this beautiful pinky peach color. It really matches this perfectly. I'm going to place it right in the hole and then bring it around the back. Place it in this side. And then we're going to make a bow. I'm going to trim off the edge just a little bit. All right, so I've got a bulb pin. I have one in black and I have one in gold. I have a little bead and I thought it would be super cute to pop it on the Sari silk for just an added piece for this piece of a As you can see, these make a wonderful pocket for your junk journal. Happy mail. You guys, the sky's the limit on how you can use these. I do hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. I'll see you there, guys. Bye now.